자, 이번 경기는 샬럿 호네츠 가겠습니다.
The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our site tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Bridges and Williams holding down those forward positions. Rozier's out there with Batum, and it's Zeller in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Albuquerque, Chris Bosh is out there with Sanders. Then it's Cassell, then there's Kobe, and it's Reed in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Zeller. Good D by Sanders. And here's Bosh bringing it up for Albuquerque. Here's Bryant. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
To the wing right side. Zeller against Sanders. Outside Batum, and he gets the bucket.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
And the versatile wing, Nick Batum, wants to do-it-all score, but Greg, he's started to take less of an active role in offenses lately.
And Batum has been asked to do less volume scoring, but it's helped his efficiency as a player. Now past 30 years of age, you can see his role on teams being similar to that of Andre Iguodala as he ages in the league.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Bryant with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Shot's good by Kobe.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Cassell against Rozier. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Reed. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Greg, this is the 15th season for the veteran Marvin Williams, former number 2 overall pick back in 2005.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams has always been a contributor to teams. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Williams.
Well, what you like about Williams is how he's changed his game over time. Now he's a fantastic stretch 4 in this league.
And the Hornets making a change here. Monk's checked in. Now here's Bosh. Cassell. No good from outside. Here's Bridges. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They get a hand on it. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. Cassell gets the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Charlotte trails by 10.
잘 뺐네 오늘.
Jumps up and finished off by Sanders.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Some changes for Charlotte. Biombo, he's checked in for Zeller. Washington comes in for Marvin Williams. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist subbed in for Miles Bridges. Now, here's Rozier. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Here's Washington. They can't stop the run with that one. Albuquerque leading by 12. To the middle. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Durant.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now, here's Monk. He's covered by Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Teardrop shot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Phillips passes to Morant. Anderson trying to free himself up. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Anderson slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Kidd-Gilchrist. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Morant dishes to Anderson and finished off by Anderson.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Charlotte trails by 17. Pass to Biombo. Now, here's Monk, who's guarded by Billups. Now, here's Monk. Got it up. No good. And so it's Albuquerque feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break.
어쩔 수 없지 뭐.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
완전 실수.
That's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Batuma's out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Kidd-Gilchrist. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Here's Billups, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Charlotte trails by 17. There's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Now, here's Monk, who's guarded by Billups. Here's Hernan Gomez. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good. Charlotte making a switch here. Bridges checks in. No luck that time either. Albuquerque leading by 17. Here's Bryant, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bryant's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Hornets. Floats one, and he sinks the layup.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with I think, a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that.
어우,
Wow.
완전 당했다.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And now the first timeout called here for Albuquerque.
아쉽죠.
Casale is checked in for Chauncey Billups. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Williams is checked in. Albuquerque leading by 19 points. High-end passes to Sanders. That shot wide open.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Up top, Hernan Gomez. The shot missing. Good D by Sanders. And so here's Albuquerque. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And that sends Kobe to the free throw line. That one on Monk. Albuquerque shooting their first free throw of the contest. Cody Zeller's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Rozier against Casale. Tipped away. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Rozier. Williams looking over the floor.
근데
A floater. And Sanders pulls it down. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 15-4 run right now.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's Casale. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Some changes for Albuquerque. Durant's checked in for Anderson, and it's Morant in for Bryant. Some changes for Charlotte. Cassell's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Pass to Biyombo. 1:15 left in the second quarter.
어,
And it's Sanders with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Passes it to Biyombo. He dishes it to Graham. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up. High post. Rebound by Albuquerque.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
That's tipped. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Albuquerque.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
And so here's Charlotte. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Charlotte shoots their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line, Wayne Bacon. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Brownie's checked in for the Hornets. For Albuquerque, they've shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And so Brown will bring it up for the Hornets. 17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Five to shoot. Beyond the arc. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Chicago ball.
Here's Morant. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Albuquerque. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Albuquerque with the possession. Kobe is out there with Cassell. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then it's Sanders. And it's Reed in at the 3, the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Zeller kicks to Rozier. Sanders with the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte moving the ball around. Williams dishes to Bridges. From deep. Reed with the rebound. And Albuquerque with the possession. Cassell the pass to Sanders. Now Bryant. Pulls it up. That one a little long.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And there's the pass to Zeller. Back to Rozier. Here's Zeller. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Bacon, guarded by Kobe. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Here's Williams. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Pass to Reed. Doesn't go for him. And the Hornets now going the other way. Anderson, he's checked in for Albuquerque. Phillips comes in for Cassell. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Bacon. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. The three-pointer no good.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Left side Anderson. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Anderson's got 9.
How about the quickness of that release from Anderson on that triple? What a quick trigger. And to have a big man with his kind of accuracy from deep, it's a nice weapon to have.
Monk kicks to Rozier. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Here's Zeller. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Count that bucket. And 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pass to Monk. Zeller inside, working on Sanders. Zeller passes to Williams, and it's sent back by Bosch. Down low, here's Bryant, and yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got his 4th assist in this one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Monk with the ball. Billups picks him up defensively.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Anderson outside. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Rozier kicks to Monk. Releases. Rebound by Albuquerque. Bosch has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Sanders. He's got 6. Anderson outside. Launches it.
아이고.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Monk. He's guarded closely. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Albuquerque enjoying the kind of gigantic lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. They've got Batum, Washington out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Brown, and it's Bacon in at the 2 guard. Batum against Durant. And Batum kicks to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Pierce. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Albuquerque. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Batum against KD. That one goes in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here's Jordan. He's tightly guarded, and they double up Jordan. Here's at the elbow. Bogut the pass to Morant. Clock at 6. Shoots a 3. No good from Bogut. Knocked away. Durant with the steal. Pierce finds KD. That one goes. Count it.
Attacking the heart of the defense, Durant on the finishing end of a smart play design.
Batum inside the 3-point line. Rebound by Albuquerque. Puts it up from 17.
어?
And it's Morant missing. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Washington passes to Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Andrew Bogut. And the first one drops. And Albuquerque making a change here. Martin's checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Biyombo is checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Nicholas Batum. Now Bogut. And finished off by Bogut.
Got to give the ball to Bogut when he has a clean look for the dunk. That's just smart basketball.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to Washington. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Washington's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Morant passes to Pierce. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Brown outside. Back to Biyombo. Pass to Bacon. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. No good that time. And Albuquerque the other way now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd Gilchrist. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And the Hornets making a change here. Graham's checked in.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Sweet little floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And Albuquerque with the possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, and Jordan gets it to go.
The high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pass to Washington. Passes it to Graham. Rebound by Albuquerque. Bogut with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the
The
basket.
line for the Bulls. One shot.
And so it's Charlotte with it.
Albuquerque foul. Morant. That's his third personal.
The first free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line. Devontae Graham.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Martin from outside. It's Biyombo with the rebound. 46 seconds left in the fourth. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Biyombo. Graham dishes to Biyombo. They double him with Jordan. Biyombo, the pass to Washington. His three-pointers off the mark. And Albuquerque with the possession. Now the dish to Pierce. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Bogut is a total team player, just sensational at getting his guys open looks at the bucket.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Graham. It's hauled in by Bogut. It's Jordan on the wing. Feeds to Bogut. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so Albuquerque takes the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean,
그래도 뭐 득점 자체는 되게 골고루 퍼졌네요. 이번 경기는 여기서 마칩니다.